Chris, how you doing, man? Yeah, I don't know what's up, man. We're supposed to be going live here. Here. Hey, Lori. Yeah, I'm going live now. Or it's coming on now. I don't know. It says live, but yeah, I'm live. It's just I'm doing it on my phone, using StreamYard on my phone. So I don't know. I might have screwed up. I probably messed up when I set it up and everything. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, yeah. Cliff posted a five landing video. It's the videos. I'm putting them on a playlist on my channel called Tuco's Worldwide Five Landing Challenge playlist. And Cliff Harvey's is pretty good, man. Not quite as funny as Ian's, but you know. And then Randy's got a video up there, but he's going to do another one because he thought it was touch and goes. So I said he could do another video. I said just send in one video. I just don't want you know, because by the time we grade them and stuff, and then some people last time kept sending in videos. Yeah, it's supposed to start at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, and I don't know. I think I might have screwed up, but I was setting it up. I was busy trying to get ready to go on this trip to Iowa. Had some stuff to do around the house to get done, and yeah, it was it was a busy week because Linda was gone for 2 weeks, and then yeah, so we had to get her new phone. Yeah, I mean it's not like it's not like this is me. Yeah. Well, you just got to slow down a little bit for the landing. Hey, Chris, how you doing, man? Hey, Michael Rice, how you doing, sir? Yep, we're on our way to Iowa. I don't know. Should get together with Keith and hopefully um, Dan Zimmerman. And I've been trying to get a hold of the big man Fred, but I haven't heard back from him yet. Because he's like maybe 2 hours from my in-laws, and I would drive over there to see him. But I don't know what all we got planned and stuff. I brought 2 planes to fly is all I brought. I didn't feel like bringing a lot of planes because they get beat up in the car in the hauler, and yeah, we made pretty good time today. We got further in less time than what we did do when we go up through Nashville. We went a different way. Yeah, Chris. I mean, you don't have to come to a complete stop. It's just got to be a landing and not just you know touching wheels. And never slowing down. You know, well, you don't have to do full stops. Like I said, I was trying to just explain it. That and in my example video, I mean, it was not the worst example video I could do. Because I never try to you know go overboard on it. I try to mess up a little bit, but between having the battery back for a non-windy day instead of up forward for the wind I had, and some my rudder's acting funny. So because my rudder got tore off and I put it on and it's got more of a gap in the back. I don't know. It was just wasn't. It was flying. I think it was just because it was a little bit tail heavy for the wind. That's all. And at the park, if I haven't been flying there a lot this summer, it takes me a long time to learn, man, because the runway is so much higher from where you stand. You stand like down here, and the runway's up here. Hey, Victor. So it takes me a couple batteries of doing landings to get the hang of landing there. But the trophy's a nice trophy, man. I thought it was. I kind of was leery when I ordered it, but it's nice. It's hefty. It feels good. It looks good, and it wasn't very expensive. But that and 2 shirts. And just the the honor of being the winner of the 5 landing challenge. Like Kenny Hanger 51, he won it last time, and David Snyder almost won it, and Garrett almost won it, and Randy BRC. Hey Philip, how you doing? Yeah, it is. It's a nice trophy. It really is. Because I was expecting it to feel cheap and everything, but it doesn't feel cheap at all. It feels nice. In fact, the first words out of my mouth were, "I ought to keep this for myself." No, not to make a trophy out of it. It's just kind of neat transmitter. But yeah, we should be in Carlisle. Hey, Alaska, how you doing? Sometime tomorrow. I don't know. We didn't drive crazy. Wow, what happened? What happened in Brazil, Philip? I haven't seen any news or looked at any news. But yeah, just yeah, because man, I mean, those videos of you do it land in the ooh plane crash, doggone it! Wow, like those 182 landings that you had on that video, man. Those landings were pretty good. They would have worked. It's just you got to get the line. The line makes it harder, and the only reason why I added the line and the degree of difficulty in planes is because last time we had like 4 or 5 videos with good landings, but the line just adds another thing to judge off of, and if you do it with a EDF and stuff. Yeah. All right. Yeah, because like I practice all the time hitting the line, and like when I'm videoing, I let them go long so I can make sure I get them on camera. But when I'm flying with the guys, I land them right smack in front of me most of the time. Occasionally, I screw up. I'm not perfect. Oh, you ordered the X-Fly twin 40 today. Alaska. Oh, that'll be a cooker there. Hey, Mountain, how you doing, man? Yeah, I just got it like on my phone. I laying it sideways, and I don't know. It's working all right. The chat goes by pretty quick. It's not as fast as if I was live streaming off of YouTube. But with this, I can hit my other live stream. I just don't know where the time difference. I screwed up the time difference, is what I did. I either did it when I set this up or when I set that up. But when I found out I could, just sign into StreamYard on my phone and then use what I pre-staged in YouTube, I thought, all right, we'll give it a shot. I mean, not here. It's not going to be that important, but like when I go to Bigfoot and I want to do a live stream, that way I can give everybody a heads up, shoot a thumbnail picture instead of that. Like when you do it off YouTube, you do 5, 4, 3, 2, click. But anybody fly anything interesting this week? Yeah, it's hard when it's gusty like that, man. It's hard to do landings and get good. It's hard to get a survivable landing, let alone try to hit a target. Yeah, we got August. If we need to let it run a little bit, we can. But so far, we've got you know should should I don't know how many videos we'll get. Not a lot of people. A lot of people don't want to enter it. They don't want to. They don't want to have people look. Look. I guess, judging them, but it's all, you know, I'm not going to make fun of anybody or anything like that. That's not how this works. We'll laugh with Ian when he had his cones as a hat. When he was doing the intro, he had his cones on his head as a hat. I was laughing so hard. And then I put up the clarification of the guidelines. I hate even calling them rules, but hey, Jim, how you doing? Yeah, it's pretty good, man. Landing the gunship on the highway there. That was pretty impressive, and even how they could taxi that thing and spin it like a 360. That's cool. Yeah, I've seen those land in pretty tight spaces and take off pretty tight spaces. They're just an impressive machine, man. And I flew in one of those out of Afghanistan. It was pretty cool. Flew it to Turkey. Oh, I'm tired. Should probably sleep tonight. Should be pretty good. I can't show videos, man. The videos this week were excellent. And again, they're in my play streams. I got a play stream called for live stream. That's where the videos are. There's some good ones in there. Really good ones, man. Gina, Purcell Aviation, check her flight out of her Mosquito. Man, that thing flew so well. Al, her husband, tossed it for her, and man, it just went smooth. The whole flight was butter smooth. Yeah, all right, Mountain. Mountain's got a pretty good video too. He has, I think it's four E-flite 1.2 meter T-28s flying. They're trying to fly formation and stuff. That was their first attempt. They got together a couple times there. It was pretty good though. That's not easy to do. The flying formation, you know, when you're doing it the first time, you got to get used to doing it together. We used to fly. We used to have 3 or 4 of us that would fly, and it was fun. They were all worried about me crashing them. Oh yeah, Mountain Man, you shoot really nice videos, man. And your scenery around your field, man, that's top notch, man. Hey Keith, how you doing, man? We're just southwest of St. Louis. Should be crossing into Iowa sometime tomorrow morning. Yep. Yeah, I like the weather outlook for this coming week, Keith. I looked at that last night and I was like, crud, man. I don't care. Rain, snow, sleet. I've flown in it all. Fog. It's always foggy. But then Braxton, I think the 10-year-old that I was teaching to fly. Hey Mike, he wanted to fly this weekend. I was like, darn man, I'm going to be out of town because I really like flying with him. I told his dad, I said, man, he can do it, man. Just tell him to be smooth and loose on the sticks and relax and breathe. You know, he laughed because you know he gets on. You know, he starts flying and I swear you forget to breathe. You know, you're concentrating so hard. Just relax, man. He can fly it. I think the last 4 batteries we flew together, I never touched the sticks, except for I pushed the button on the transmitter when it would start beeping. You know, turn me off. I'm still on. Inactive. But yeah, it's all good, man. And then they got a sale. I think they knocked 100 off the 1.5 meter P-51. Horizon did, so. But I'm not going to be buying any planes for a while. Hey Garrett, man, you got to do your 5 landing challenge, man. We got judges this time, man. So it's not go to your lodge or go to your church and get 80 people to vote for you. get get a Strutbuster there, Luke, to do it too. Hey Charles, how you doing, sir? So Garrett, do you still have both your jets, or did you crash the one jet you flew last year at the Bigfoot in the spring? You still have that one? You didn't crash it, did you? Because it looks like you got an even bigger one on the Facebook picture. I hope you didn't crash it. But you're flying on the edge of stuff, so when you're out there on the edge, sometimes you slip. Ah, yeah, you got all month, man. All right, that's good, man. Oh, you sold your okay, okay, good deal, good deal. Yeah, Jim. I mean, yeah, you can fly anything. It's just that like if you have 5 perfect landings, and somebody does 5 perfect landings in a warbird, they're going to get a little more weight. It's going all month. It's going on all month. I've looked at them, and I've got 2 other people. I'm going to have a look at them, and then we'll compare the judge, the scores and stuff like that. And then like if we get 5 good ones, we might vote on him or something. Something's going to be fair. But usually it's pretty obvious when you. Last time I think I had like 12 videos, and and I didn't grade them like I'm grading them this year, and there was like 3 that were real close, real close. Garrett's was one, and Kenny had a good video, and David Snyder had a great video, and there were others too. I can't remember. No, I've only received 3 videos, and Randy BRC is going to redo his because he did touch and goes. No, it's something you would think a lot of people would do, but once you try to do it, it's and with the line, it's not that easy to do. It's just I mean, it's not hard, but it's just you got to have a plane that you're comfortable with. You got to be warmed up. You just got to do it. Yeah, you can, Charles. Yep, yep. I'll say that. Yeah, because it's for fun. Someone's going to get a few things. Heck, I might even put. I don't know. I was even kicking around about putting all the entries. We'll still judge, and I don't know. I still have. I might still do something. We still might do something else. But yeah. Hey, Philip. I'll tell you how you can fix the no wind is have a sailboat and want to go sail. Now it was windy. It was windy most of the week after I got. The windiest day was that day I did the video on the laser. The other days it would have been even better to go sailing because it wasn't as near as strong. It was still windy, but I had stuff I had to get done. I couldn't go. I just couldn't. I would have liked to have, believe you me. And I thought about bringing it to take to Iowa, but I'm like, nah, because I got to have the rescue boat. I got to have the radio for the rescue boat, the radio for the laser, but everything fits in a big like looks like a bow case, like a padded bow case that someone carries a bow in, or maybe a hunting a little bit bigger than a padded rifle case. for a rifle with a scope. But I'm excited. My buddy Joe, he has one. He wants to get together and sell. And stuff. I might do another. I might try to do a serious video. But yeah, I don't know. I always practice touch and goes, man. That's I'll practice doing stuff, like knife edges, and I'll fly. I don't fly inverted on the camera. Don't ask me why. I've never had a lot of luck doing it on the cameras. Hey Travis, how you doing, man? You guys had some good flights too this week and stuff. I haven't had a chance to watch a whole lot of videos. Oh yeah, hey, I think I'm pretty much free any day, Keith. Any day. Yeah, I like doing touch and go. See, like I can't do touch and goes with my jets out at Liberty Landing because that runway would just rip the gear right off them. I mean, I gotta land as soft as I can with those things. All right, Alaska man, I like you fly off your back patio there, and you get to see the bay and everything. That's pretty cool. Good night. But I was thinking of doing a water landings. You can do water landings too. I mean, those are always pretty. You can get kind of a smooth landing with those. Of course, it's easy to bounce them too. Man, if I still had my Carbon Z Cub, that would have been a good one to do a landing with. So I don't know, man. When you're floating in, you don't really want to have to force it. Yeah, definitely, Keith. Yeah, we're gonna hit our Linda's sister's house probably give or take around noon tomorrow. So and Sunday, if we don't do anything, I was thinking of running over to the Eastville and just stopping in and talking to them, letting them know I'm here. I've got a couple of the contacts. Yeah, sure thing, man. Yeah, I got I didn't bring my big camera, my big Sony. I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to bring it. I mean, it's in a Pelican case, so it's not bad. Yeah, you did your boats. Okay, golf and Sunday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's good. I don't know how you have time for golfing, man. It's like I have time for one hobby at a time. I used to golf. I used to sail. Used to fish. Now I do RC. Used to sail. I used to love sailing and fishing because I fished off my sailboat. But now I got RC sailing and flying. But and then Cliff Harvey, man, remember that big glider, that like 3 meter wingspan scratch built glider that John was making, that Keith went to his hangar during the build 2 times. Well, he did a maiden flight on that, towed it up, did a tow flight on it, and Cliff has a couple of videos of that. Check it out. Hey, Bill, how you doing? And I feel bad. I didn't know Ray went live Thursday. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I used to golf with 3 guys, and they were like the command of my unit, and they liked having me go with them just because I didn't drink, so I could be the driver. Those guys drink a lot. But It was funny one time. They got tuna grass around the golf course in Panama, and I hit my ball in there, and I got so mad, man, because I'd been hitting really well, and I thought, well, I'm going to go get that ball. I went off into the tuna grass, and it's like, you know, Sergeant Major, he kind of sounded like Don Rickles. He's like, hey, Fry, what are you doing? You going native? Let's go. All right, man. We'll see you, Keith. Be safe. Hey, Airhammer, how you doing, man? When you gonna do your 5 landing challenge, man? You need to do your 5 landings to send them in. I think Dave's gonna do it. Dave's gonna do it, man. I'd have done it with the Aero Scout, but my Aero Scout's got floats on it. We're Perryville, Illinois. We're Missouri. I'm sorry, Missouri. Yeah, we're west and just a little south of St. Louis on the way to Iowa. So that's where we're at, man. Yes, sailors. Hey, I can fly it, I can sail it, I can drive. I don't know. I'm not that great of a driver. My truggies and stuff. I mean, yeah, it's all right. But it'll be fun. Larry wants to get together and do some flying, and I want to let him float fly, man. Let him float fly my Aero Scout. I have it. It can go on safe. He could fly it. He goes up. What if I flip? I goes. I got a rescue boat, man. Put the rescue boat in the water. Yeah, I was glad I didn't need the rescue boat when I had the sailboat out. Everybody's winning, man. Wiggs, how you doing, man? There's still other judges have to look at the videos. I've just looked at them. They're all close, real close. It's going to be tough. That's what I'll say, man. Because to get a good landing, a good smooth landing, and get it close to the line, you know, that's what like one of the videos was he was close to he was closer to the line than anyone else. Some of his landings were pretty decent, so. Yeah, but I think it's going to be. It should be pretty close. If you're objectively looking, it should be pretty close. To who wins, and if it gets to where the three of us can't decide, then we might just put two of them on the wheel and let it go. Let let the spin of fate decide it. Or we could vote in a live stream or something. Then it becomes a popularity contest. So we like him better than him. Or, it's not touch and goes. They're landings. Landings. You want to land. Yeah, the Focke-Wulf 90 is not an easy. The one I had that top flight, or the one that Hobby King sold, and has nice wide gear and stuff. So it kind of landed like a C-47, But I had the FMS that didn't land like it didn't land like a. No, that was the 109. It had the big, long, spindly gear that are narrow. Yeah, you just want to land, slow down, and take off and go. You just got to slow down a little bit. You can't just do like a normal fast touch and go. Slow it down, get control, take off. But it's not easy. But it's, I like Ian's video a lot. I like Cliff's video. Last time we had the contest, Brian Ford entered a video, and it was hilarious, man. Dude, he had a belly lander, and he did a good job. It was always interesting. The others will be and always be anonymous, Philip. It's not that big of a deal, man. Yeah. The most expensive thing in the prizes is the five landings. Yeah, I thought so too, Bill. Yep, yep. I thought that was great. I thought that plane was hard to fly, but Cliff says that's the easy plane to fly, Jeff. I just make it look hard. But he was flying it in pretty strong wind. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good, man. I felt bad about that last landing. It broke the prop and probably crinkled some foam and stuff. That's the kind of added, Ian and Cliff. I thank them so much for sending in videos, and even Randy. I mean, Randy's video is a pretty good example of what I mean when I say not touch and goes, because, and I talked to him about it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just if you have three wheels need to touch. You don't have, I'm not saying, it's like most of the time, unless it's real, I'm in tall grass. I like landing on the front wheels, roll out, and drop the tail. Or sometimes I'll do a 3 point if it's real gusty. But yeah, all you do is just post it to your YouTube channel, send the link to me in an email. That's it. And then I add it to the five landings, Tuco's five landing challenge playlist, so others can look at it. And I've got a score sheet, and I need to send it off to the other judge that's pretty far away, and I've got another one here, and I need to send it to them. I'm still tweaking it a little bit and just kind of practicing. Like my video example was probably the worst. It was the worst because I think out of all those five landings, I got two not perfect landings, but the best landing I had was the one that was underneath the fence into the other parking lot. Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, the way you fly those Cessnas, Chris. Yeah, I don't see why. I don't see why. Yeah, yeah. You just got to touch and just a little slow down before you take off again, so that it's not so that you land a little bit, and just kind of you know control the plane and then take off. Because I'll land and then just kind of taxi and let it coast on the ground for a second or two, and then take off. That's all you got to do. And if you don't, I mean, it's like what I'm not gonna, you know. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I didn't want to do where you try to land on the line, and then whoever's the best at using thrust reverse and win that. Because I thought of doing like a stall, and I like no, because so not everybody has thrust reverse, and not everybody's good at using thrust reverse. So I'm trying to make it simple, easy, but yet still have some criteria so that you can you know score things. But I don't know. I just hope everybody has fun. I mean, I don't know. Like the guys were going to fly it tomorrow at the field. I wish I'd have been there with them. I could have got a couple of them to try it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can just touch the wheels on the line. We'll let it roll down the runway and slow it down. That's take off. Just you don't have to stop. Just come off the throttle a little bit, so that you see it come, and then it kind of I'm exaggerate coming for a landing is a little slower and go. You don't have to stop completely. Because I think when you do a landing on your plane, it's like all wheels touch the ground before you can score it as a landing. Because I know, like when the club they used to have the landing challenges, you had to stop and then take off again. Yeah, because I mean, like I said, even Randy's was fine. I just said, Randy, it's not going to score that well because you didn't slow down, you know, between the touch and the go. It's not a touch and go; it's a landing, contest. But his video was fine. He flew well. He had nice touch and goes, and I appreciate it. And he said he was going to redo it and stuff, but. Oh no. Oh, yeah, you got to reload the drink cart, after you land, so the passengers can have their refreshments, man. Yeah, but yeah, it's like when the club had contests, they'd have guys flying, SIG planes and oh, that one balsa plane that Great Plains has out that everybody has, and stuff. If you look at last year's, I don't know if I still got the playlist or not, but Kenny did great 5 landings with the EDF, and he just did, he landed, let it roll, and then took off again, and a couple of them he stopped and then took off, but he just did like 5 circuits, boom, boom, boom. It was pretty impressive, man. His 5 landings with the EDFs. And then David Snyder, he did 5 landings and takeoffs in his backyard on the Harrier field. That was impressive. And Garrett had some good landings too. Yeah, you can do a UMX, but if you have 5 perfect landings and somebody else has five perfect landings, the degree of difficulty is going to lean in their favor. But the odds of that happening are slim, nil, and none. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Phil. You gotta be, you gotta be, you gotta be, you gotta be quick. You gotta be smooth. You can't make mistakes. Like, see, on that road, you have a disadvantage, man. Yeah. In fact, you might be better off almost coming to a stop on that road because you got the crown going for you in the road, and you got the ruts and the rocks. Yeah, yeah, I know what I've flown off of crazy stuff, man. Our runway out of Liberty is not all that. It looks nice, but it's not nice. But hey, Frank, how you doing, man? Yeah, it's good, man. It's all good, Frank. Yeah, you guys gonna have to do the 5 landing challenge. Get AJ to try to do it. AJ comes up with some pretty good flights sometimes, Frank. You're gonna have to keep an eye on him, man. And keep the helmets handy. No, I'm just kidding. he's had he's had some E-flight planes that I've never seen him fly the way they flew for him. I don't know what happened, man. Yeah, exactly. Just happy to hit the field and be able to find the plane. But lines, man, that's just it. You start landing on targets, and You know, it just gets. I was just out of practice, man. Ah, yeah, yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah, that's what Rodney. I got a Rodney's got a video coming up sometime while I'm in Iowa, and he's got like a long, easy. He's got like a pusher plane that he put some nice gear on. Actually, Dr. Pete put some on for him and gave it to him. But I don't know. I think it's nice. The pond had the moss out of it. That was pretty good. I couldn't see it because the water was so rough and the wind was so bad. I forgot to trim the sail. It's like I got a comment on from there. You would have better control over your boat if you trimmed your sail. I was like, no kidding. But like at the start of that sailing video, you can hear the sail going wow, 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 wow. It was all I could do to hook up the line, the main sheet that controls letting the sail in and out. It's all I could do to hook that up, turn it on, and drop it in the pond before the wind blew it out. Oh, he's coming out tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, because I know like Steve and AJ and there's a couple others. They fly on Saturday mornings at the park. Yeah, yeah. Bill, sometimes. Yeah, sometimes it's just easier. Yeah, that's nice, Frank. Yeah, I like flying at the Miracle Strip Field. It's like in the morning the sun's kind of there, but it seems like it's always windy there. Always windy. But before Hurricane Michael, man, that field was like butter. It was butter. The runway was like a putting green. Yeah, I used to come out pretty early. I would sometimes meet Fred there. I'd get there first. I think I still got a key that works on that lock. I don't know when I was a member. I don't know. I still got a key. Next time I come out, I'll give it if I freaking remember to give it up. What days do you guys fly out there? Thursdays and Tuesdays or something like that? All right, Chris, man, be safe. Oh, they got a combination lock. Okay, all right. I won't worry about it then. Yeah, I can't remember who was the president then. I think I had to, or somebody I had to give $2 for. I can't remember. I had to pay for the key. It wasn't a big deal. Ah, okay. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay. Yeah, I think I still have your phone numbers. Didn't you give me your phone number, Frank? I think so. Yeah, and another reason why I kind of quit, I didn't want to, I mean, it's not the reason why I quit. I quit because we got our field out there, or quit coming down there. But I take Tuco, and they said, like, no dogs. So, and that's fine. So. Oh, yeah, no worries, Frank. Yeah. But, just go out, have fun on the five landings. Don't worry about how it's going to score or anything like that. Fact, I mean, if you can use Google, you can find that trophy, and it'll surprise you. I don't know how many he's got left, but hey, Terry, how you doing? I'd look it up and what it costs, but I can't. I'm using Linda's phone for. I was looking at it just to make sure I had the right live stream going up. But be safe. Again, go to Jeff and Laura, Alabama. Look at the playlist. You can look at the videos that I was going to show on the live stream this week. And you can look at the playlist for the Tuco's five landing challenge. You can see the 3 videos that I've got there. So you can, it's not hard. Just find, if you got a line on your runway, you say you're using that line, use it. Just try to get a greasy landing, starting at that line. Touch the wheels on the line, roll past them, come to us. Not a full stop, but a slow down or stop, so that you can tell you're doing it. And I was going to say Guniak, he must have been on after 10. It must have been real late when he came on, because I think I checked it at around 9:30 Central Time, and he wasn't on yet. All right, guys, everybody, Lori, thank you, Gina, when you guys check it out, and Ian and Cliff and Mark. Do your 5 landing challenge videos. I've got Ian, Cliff Harvey RC, Ian's RC exploits, and Randy BRC. So we got 3 videos. That's great. That's a success right there. And just post it on YouTube. Put Tuco's 5 landing challenge in the title somewhere. And just send me the link in the email, and we'll get her done. Thanks everybody for watching. Marcia, Kate, Steph, Gracie, we'll be seeing you soon. And thank you everybody. I appreciate it. Watching the videos, subscribing, being part of Team Let's Go Flying. You can say, like when you go to fly, you can say, hey, let's go flying, because I just got something to say, when I take off, that's how that started, It's like, hey, let's go flying, but all right, everybody. Thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate it. And y'all have a great weekend of RC fun, and good night, everybody.